Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Today is going to be my yearly total makeup empties video. It's crazy. I look forward to this video every year. Like every time I finish a makeup empty, I put it in this little box. I'm like, yes, another product for that video. And then when I lay it all out, I'm always like, oh, it's not actually that much stuff. I feel like compared to other project panners, I think I pan very, very slowly compared to others. But anyway, I still get excited for this video. I always keep track of how many empties I have from year to year, so I'll be sharing all those stats and numbers as well. Because I have been keeping track of how many makeup empties I have per year since 2020. And yes, my voice is very strange today. I definitely have come down with something. So this is a good video to film today because I don't have to put on makeup. All right, let's start over here with sunscreens. So this year I finished off 3 sunscreens. Usually per year I finish 4. I was like, oh, how did I only do 3 this year? Well, I think it was because of this one from Derma B. I absolutely love this one, but it has, oops, my camera's about to fall over. I absolutely love this one, but it has more than double the amount of the usual ones that I use. So that would explain why I only finished 3. So I finished this one from Derma B, which is a K-beauty brand. I loved it so much that I would happily use this again. There's just so many sunscreens on my list that I want to try, but this is one I would love to go back to. I also finished off the Black Girl Kids sunscreen and the Versed Daily Mineral sunscreen. I think between them all 3, this one was my least favorite. I just prefer, I think, a chemical sunscreen. Jump over here to foundations. I finished off 2 foundations, which is the normal amount that I finish per year. This one from MAC, Studio Radiance, and this one from Yensa. These are both favorites. I love them so much. I'm really, really tempted to get a mini of the Yensa again, because they do sell minis on their website. But lately, this one was starting to look a little heavy around my mouth. So anyway, that makes me hesitate a little bit. But to me, the Yensa is just like the Misha BB cream, but just a better color. So, oh, I love that. And of course the MAC I rave about constantly. Anyway, I really enjoyed finishing off these 2 favorites this year. And then I finished just 1 concealer this year, which that tracks. I was doing more of a rotation this year instead of focusing so much on finishing until I got to the end of the year. I was like, oh, I really need to finish a concealer. So I finished this one from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. It's the one with the little pen. And this is the second one I finished, and I really like it. I think it is lovely and lightweight. And there was one year where I finished 3 concealers. I think that was one year where I had a whole bunch of minis to finish up, but usually I just finish 1. For the first year ever, I finished a cream bronzer. I have in the past finished a powder bronzer. I finished a couple of them before, but this is my first cream one. And this is just a little mini from Nude Sticks. It took about 6 or 7 months. I enjoyed it, but it was very, very nice to finish a bronzer. Face sprays. I finished 2 this year, one from Youthforia, one from Scandinavia. The Youthforia one was just kind of meh. The sprayer really annoyed me. I felt like it just kind of refreshed makeup. I didn't feel like it really set the makeup. Scandinavia, I liked a little bit more than the Euphoria. Like the sprayer was better. But I really felt like my skin was more dewy than I wanted with this one, so it's not something I'm going to repurchase. In previous years, I have used up as many as 5 sprays, but I think that was, again, another year where I was finishing up minis. Usually I finish 2 or 3 per year. So I was on track with sprays. I did finish 1 lip liner. Let's see if I can get this. Look how tiny. This was a Wayne Goss lip liner. This was a very good value for the money. It took me an eternity to finish, and I loved the color. This was his mauve lip liner. I wouldn't say it was necessarily super mauve. It was just a really, really good lip color for me, and I enjoyed wearing that so much. But since that took me so long to finish, just 1 lip liner. Lip liners do generally take me a really long time. Last year I finished 1 lip liner, but I think those are the first 2 ever lip liners I have ever finished. So yeah, those take me forever. I finished off 1 lipstick. Again, this is another Wayne Goss product. This was the shade Lily, which I think there's still some probably left so you can see. Aha, there you go. Yeah, I don't like to dig out product. This was a very nice, pretty pink color. But it's always very, very satisfying to me to finish a lipstick. It's one of those products that takes me forever. Last year, I did not finish a single lipstick. Previous years, I have finished 1 or 2 per year. But again, very, very satisfying for me to finish off a lipstick. I finished 3 lip glosses or oils this year. The last time I only finished 3 was actually back in 2020. Otherwise, in other years, I have finished way more. In 2022, I actually finished 10. Those had to have been minis, right? In order to finish off that many? That was a lot. But anyway, 3 for me is not very much at all. And I think it's just this year I was wanting to wear more of my collection and just rotate more. So I ended up using up only 3, but I'm still happy with the 3 I finished. I finished off this lip dew from M Cosmetics, this lip gloss from Bobbi Brown, and then this lip gloss from Beauty Pie. So all 3 were ones I really enjoyed. And I did finish off one stain this year. This was one of my favorite lip products in my whole collection, and I wanted to use it up before it went bad. This is the lip tonic from Kaleidos, and this was the absolute most glorious shade. It's the shade Immersion. I'm always looking for this kind of lip toned mauve. It's actually very difficult to find this shade, and Kaleidos did it perfectly in this lip product, and they just broke my heart when they discontinued this. If you know which shade I'm talking about, let's see if I can even, I mean, I don't think there's much. Let's see if I can scrape any, just so I can show you what shade this is. Oh my gosh, like it is the most perfect. If anyone knows where I can find a really thin product that looks like that color, let me know. Anyway, one lip stain, which I've only finished off one of these in previous years. It's not really a product I usually try to finish. So finishing one made me very happy. Now, as for lip balms, I usually finish off 2 or 3 per year, and I reached my goal. I finished off 3 lip masks this year. A couple of these are remnants from when I still got all sorts of subscription boxes. I think both of these were from BoxyCharm, but this one was from Kinder Beauty, this one from Seraphine Botanicals, and then this one was gifted to me from a subscriber, actually. This is the Sigma lip mask. Very, very nice to reach my goal and finish off 3 lip balms. The biggest category I finished was mascara. So I do a series on my channel where I am trying a new mascara every single month. So I do expect to have a lot of mascara empties. I count them as empty once they have been open for 6 months. So this time I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 empties, which is actually more than I expected. I expected 12. So in previous years, I have finished anywhere from 6 to 9. So that is definitely more than usual, but I expect that to continue as long as I'm doing that series. Eyeliner, I finished 1. Oops. I have only ever finished 1 eyeliner per year. I think the only year I've been keeping track where I didn't finish a liner was 2022. Otherwise, 1 eyeliner per year seems to be all I can do. This is one from Wet n Wild. This is one of the Kohl eyeliners in the shade Simma Brown Now. This is one I had been working on for several years. This starts off as a very, very large pencil, so it was very satisfying to finish this. Even though it was a very inexpensive product, it was very satisfying to finish. Brows, first starting with brow pencils. I only finished off 1 brow pencil. It's another product, it always takes me forever to finish. The one I finished this year is from L'Oreal. This was the Brow Stylist Definer. I used the shade Dark Brunette. I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't enjoy it as much as my most favorite, which is the pencil from Benefit, but I would 100% use it again. I think it's lovely. I really liked it. And then I finished off 2 brow gels. So first of all, 1 from e.l.f. and then 1 from Merit. Nothing too exciting, and that's about what I usually finish per year, is 1 brow pencil and 2 brow gels. And that was all the makeup I finished this year. There's definitely some categories where sometimes I'll have an empty, and I didn't have any this year. Like I didn't finish off a single highlighter, cream, or powder. Same with cream or powder blush, or a loose powder, or a pressed powder. But that's okay. This is just for my own curiosity to keep track of all these numbers, and it also helps me to make goals for the next year as to how much I want to finish. This year I finished off 31 products, which in previous years I've used anywhere from 28 to 41. So 31, it's not that good, but it's not the worst I've ever done. But this year I did have the highest dollar amount I've ever had. That was $537.22. And that comes just from finishing some high-end makeup. In the past, I always just used drugstore. This time I did have some high-end stuff, which made the number higher. Anyway, thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. This is always where I share my tea of the day. Today, again, I'm just drinking Earl Grey. I'm down at the bottom of my glass. I'm gonna go make myself some hot tomato soup. Thank you so much for watching. And if you also keep track of your empties, make sure and share in the comments. How did you do this year? I'll see you again very soon in the next one. Bye.